Hello everybody, this is Marjorie. Look at me today. I look like a model, don't I? I look like a catwalk model. Now, that's quite appropriate because, well, Singh and I, right, we went to the fashion show. The rural were doing a fashion show at the village hall. So Senga says to me, do you want to go to the fashion show, Marjorie? And I says, oh, that'd be lovely. Right, so we gets our tickets, we gets ourselves to the village hall. Now there's 2 seats left in the front row. So we make a beeline, right, for these 2 seats and we're sitting down. Now, I mean, we were as happy as Juliet Bravo at Village Fete. We were dead pleased with ourselves getting these two seats in the front row. So we're flicking through the programme, right, there's got a wee programme, 50 pence. It's for charity. So we're going through the wee programme and I says to Senga, I don't think these clays will be for us. I mean, I like Peacocks or the TM Max or where else do I like? Le Georges of Asda. But, well, I've not, as you know, I've not to buy clays for that long because I got all my lovely clays provided by Shein. And this is another one of them, isn't it nice? It's beautiful, isn't it? All the wee love hearts. Link down below, by the way. I mean, I didn't pay for them. I get all my tops free, but you'll need to pay for them. That's the difference. So anyway, we're looking at this programme and I'm saying, half of these I've not even heard of Senga. You know, I thought it would be like the Edinburgh Woolen Mill or, you know, the Cooper's Day Clays, or I'm not sure. What are you? You might get a wee poncho or a waterproof. Anyway, so I'm flicking through that and she says, what are the names, Marjorie? What kind of names have you got? And I'm saying, oh, what is it? It says Lois Vuitto. I says, I've not even heard of that yet. Blueberry. Blueberry was another one. I thought that was a fruit, but no. Blueberry. Kevin Klein. Now I had heard of that because, well, somebody got me Kevin Klein perfume one year and I thought, oh, that was lovely. Yves Saint Laurent was another one of them. And, Givenchy. Givenchy. I went, well, it's like that saying, Senga. Give somebody an inchy and they'll take a mile, come back and say thank you. So that was lovely. Christine was another one, and then the commentator, right? Or compare. I was calling them commentator. You know, the racetrack and anyway, he says the next model is Dior. And I'm sitting, I'm saying to Senga, or what? She says, I don't know. I says, he's just stopped halfway through the word, you know, D, or. I said, or. And I mean, I was hanging on his every word. Now, it went on and on and on. Anyway, eventually the interval came, right? And I says, oh, thank God for that, Senga. I mean, there wasn't one outfit. Was not one outfit that I would have said I would have worn. You know, because, as you know, I've got a very electrical taste in clays, but I mean, I can pull most things off. I have to say, everything I put on, I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm looking quite swift. So anyway, we go to the interval. Lovely spread, absolutely beautiful spreads. Loads of cakes. Now you know me, I like a nice cup of tea and a wee cake. Now by this point, oh well, Senga was fair demoralised. She says, oh Marjorie, I don't want to have any of the cakes or any of the sandwiches with the chicken mayonnaise filling because, or the sausage rolls or the sausages or any of the fatty stuff because I feel dead fat because all these lassies, right, all these lassies that have come out, they're all skinny malinky long legs. And I says, listen hen, don't worry about that. Just, you know, that's just the makeup, that's just in their jeans. I says, no, get yourself tore into that buffet, fill your boots. The more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. So she's getting her cell all tucked in, and then they had a raffle. I won a £50 gift voucher for Harry Corey. Oh, it's amazing what you can pick up at Harry Corey. Then, so we're sitting back, part 2, right? And then they says, what was the name? Paul Smith. They started with Paul Smith. I went, after all these fancy names, I says, Paul Smith is a bit of an anticlimax, is it not? I mean, Paul Smith, I mean, that sounds like one of these names you'd get in the tannoid at Tesco. Can Paul Smith please come to the front kiosk? So Paul Smith. And then Famey comes out. I thought, what is Famey doing? Well, of course, she had organised it. So she's in amongst all these young hings and all the tall, elegant women, and on comes Famey. I'm like, oh my God, we've gone for Claudia Schiffer Benny Hill. So we Benny Hill, brackets, I was going to say Fanny for number 89, I was getting confused there. No, Famey comes out, right? Well, Calamity. There's a wee step as you come through the archway. Does she no trip? She fell, right? She fell, she went flat on her face, and I stood up and went, "Gun yourself, Amy!" She's lying there, she's mortified. Well, I absolutely disgraced myself. Senga and I were absolutely howling. So she gets herself all composed and gets off the stage, and the compere, right, the commentator says, and we're going to finish. What was the name of the last designer? Laxative. Was it? It was something like that, laxative. So they come stoating out towards the end, and I turns to Senga, and I'm looking at all these prices. I'm saying, look at this, Senga, that's ridiculous, laxative. Their stuff's quite dear. I says, I better give you a good run for your money.